All right, welcome back to Crypto's Rich Boy. Today we're going to be talking about retro farms and I'll give a little bit of an update on the Rqbert incident and the way that the team is going to try to make things right. So before we get started, guys, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and share it with your friends. So for many of you guys know, Retro Farms is a pretty awesome way that you can stake and farm. So let's go over some of the updates and then we'll get more into the report about Rqbert. So 4,733 followers. So on February 13th, which was yesterday, we invite you to read our Medium article on the Rqbert attack and compensation plan. We also encourage everyone to stay strong in the meantime as we have updates soon for our Polygon version, our Cube token, and many more surprises. Thank you for your support. 22 hours ago, the R-Cube cycle is divided into phases, the deflationary and the rebase. R-Cube protocol will go through a total of 192 cycles and finish with 8,800,000 total supply. Check out R-Cube stats, hold and earn more Rcube. So it looks like from this, it looks like the market cap is 1.1 million. Total supply is 19.8 million. Total burn is 6.7 million. Current cycle is 60. Burn end cycle is 40.967. Traded cycle is 1120 or 1,121,600 or 574. Um, then also, we are excited to announce that Farmer Doge pools are live. Stake Rqbert or earn crop and retrofarms.net. So, as far as I know, I'm still earning rewards for the crop from Rqbert. So, as far as I know, it is still live, but let's go ahead and take a look at the report to find out what's coming up. So, Rqbert attack report and compensation plan. What will happen and how will we move forward? On Friday, February 11th, around 2029 UTC, a person dedicated to the execution of a cybercrime perpetrated an attack on the Rqbert native token built on Binance Smart Chain Network, which consisted in removing the liquidity of the pool in PancakeSwap, sending all the tokens in the liquidity pool to the burn wallet, increasing the price of the token to $2,400, and then selling a small amount, draining the BNB in the liquidity pool. The attack was perpetrated using the external smart contract that, when executed, activated a swap and burn function, buying a small number of tokens, burning the liquidity in the Rqbert, and then selling them to remove the BNB. Immediately, the attackers proceeded to swap the obtained BNB to WETH via PancakeSwap and subsequently use Seller Bridge to bridge the funds in the Ethereum network. After the funds were placed in the Ethereum network, attackers used Tornado Cash, a decentralized application designed to provide privacy protocols through which tokens are deposited from a specific address and then sent to a pool where they are mixed with other deposited assets, and then the withdrawn option is enabled from a different address than the one other than the one used from the initial deposit operation. Below, we attach transactions carried out, so you guys can see the transactions that were carried out. But many of you guys want to know, so how is this going to be fixed? It should be said that all members of Retro DeFi Team are honored by the unmatched maturity and clarity of mind with which the entire community has assumed the events occurred, and we are fully motivated and determined not to fail before the high esteem and the confidence they have shown towards Retro DeFi and the work being done by us. Based on the above, after thorough analysis of each and every one of the options available to us to repair the damage caused by Rqbert holders, the team has decided to conduct a compensation plan for the damage and also add a layer of diversification and increase decision making capacity within the ecosystem through the implementation of the following compensation strategy that will be carried out in 4 phases. So guys, there's going to be 4 different phases. So phase 1, replenishment of 35% of the value of losses to Rqbert holders, considering the value of the token, amount of holding, and tax of Rqbert as before the attack. This compensation will be made through the Rqube token using the team's tokens. With the measure, this measure is intended to provide an asset of greater value, utility, and stability given to deflationary characteristics. Position as a governance token, the utility it will have in our upcoming NFT game, and right to participate in the decision making within the Retro DeFi ecosystem. Rqube will now be in the front of Retro Farms in the meantime and will be used in different staking pools, and will as well as having his own special long-term compensation plan reward pool for those affected by this attack. So that's phase 1. So phase 2, after the relaunch of the Retro Farms and Rqbert version 2, so it sounds like they're going to have a version 2, guys, we will continue to apply mechanisms to remedy the damages caused by the affected by the attack on Rqbert version 1, airdropping a percentage of the value of their losses according to the last price of Rqbert and value of holdings before the attack, allowing everyone to access again the high returns offered by Retro Farms. Phase 3, or the third phase, an exclusive NFT usable in Retro NFT play to earn will be granted to all those who have been infected as a result of the attack Rqbert version 1, and whose characteristics and value will be more than proportional to the size of the losses. In the fourth phase, after the launch of our NFT game, we will airdrop those affected by the attack a percentage to be determined in the game native token, allowing all people affected access to all benefits that this new piece of ecosystem has to offer. Um, with the application, so that's the 4 phases, guys. So sounds like they are trying. I mean, here's the thing. In my opinion, they didn't have to do this. They could have just been like, oh, you know what? There was an attack. Like, sorry guys, this crypto, you're kind of out of luck, up a creek without a paddle. But I think it is admirable that they are taking the time, that they are trying to figure out a solution, and so that to me is speaks, more than words can ever speak. So, moving on. With the application of the measure, we guarantee not only the compensation of almost, if not more, of the total value of the loss, but also a greater presence within the Retro DeFi ecosystem. Finally, from the development team, we will remain in permanent session to ensure that the community does not have to pay the consequences of this unfortunate event. We work under the philosophy of prioritizing the common good, generating effective and efficient solution to the group of users and investors who have placed their trust in the retro ecosystem. We invite you to be very attentive to the announcement of the steps to follow in each the phases of compensation and the time that will be established, since more updates are coming to our ecosystem with a planned RQ version 2 launch and replenishment of the Rqbert version 2 liquidity pools over time. So, this is, I think this is a very good article. I think it was well written. And, I mean, I basically held Rqbert to participate in the staking pools, including the TCG2. Right now, they're having the crop. I know they had Welt and they had other ones. So that's pretty much the main thing that I used it for. So I'm not mad. Like, you know what? Like, I'm a little disappointed that it happened, but at the end of the day, things happen. It's crypto. You take a risk when you invest, but at least they are trying to provide a resolution and a solution for all of us to be able to potentially, get our money back, as they said, if not, most of it. more than it. So it'd be with the different utilities and the different NFTs and all that good stuff. So I'm excited to see what is to come. And let's take a look at kind of like the different pools. So right now, like I said, when it comes to the Rqbert, here are the, well, let's actually go ahead and refresh this because numbers are supposed to be popping up. Let's see. Sometimes it takes a second, guys. Well, maybe we could do this. So, let's do staking. Okay, so as we can see, Rqbert supposedly is 48.99. Everybody, like when I first saw it, I was like, "Ooh, I'm a millionaire! Yay! I got like I don't know how much money, but But then I was like, it must be too good to be true. I couldn't go from like this much money to over $1 million in a short amount of time. But 21 days. Like I said, I'm gonna hold out. I'm gonna continue to stake Rqbert to crop and get what I can from it. And also, for those of you guys that are doing TCG 2.0 to TCG 2.0, 25 days left. They unlocked it, I guess, to make people feel more confident and to make sure that people were not felt like they're forced to be in after all this happened. So that is that. And also keep in mind they also have Pqbert, which is also it's worth 8 cents, and then they have different pools for the Pqbert as well. So looks like they have quite a bit, and some of these are like 90%, 72%, 156%. So guys, so just take a look, and they have a lot of awesome options to get passive income. So that's why I love it. And so guys, anyway, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm going to keep you guys updated with the different phases. So if you guys are subscribed, I'm going to try to keep you updated, go into detail, kind of say my opinion, and hopefully that will be able to, like I said, keep you guys updated. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. And like the video and share it with your friends. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. Don't worry. I think, at the end of the day, I think they're going to make this right. So just trust in the team. And until next time.